News that Andrew Charlton, the federal Labor MP for the working class Western Sydney seat of Parramatta, has bought himself a $12 million holiday house at Palm Beach. Now, is there actually a problem with that? I mean, you know, Donald Trump is a multi-millionaire still, while he doesn't have to pay his fines, representing the working class, for instance. Is there a problem?
There's an existential problem for the ALP here, Andrew, and indeed most centre-left political parties, in that they are now run by the Andrew Charltons of this world, run by and for the Andrew Charltons of this world. Progressive, inner-city, identity-obsessed elites. But here's the thing, they can't win sustainable majorities at elections without their traditional working-class bases. This is going to be the story on the left side of politics over the next decade, is how do they try and square that circle of the Andrew Charltons of this world who live in Palm Beach, big house in Palm Beach, trying to represent the needs of the aspirational working class. I don't really see how they can do it, but time will tell.
Danica?
Well, these wealthy elites are just completely out of touch, aren't they, with the constituents that they represent. And this is a real issue for Labor, given that the cost of living crisis is worsening. If you look at Parramatta, though, for example, the median weekly income is just over $2,000 for a family, which is not really much overall. And the median weekly rent is $620. And you've got Andrew Charlton, a millionaire who's able to afford this luxury lifestyle, and that's fine. But he represents the working class in Parramatta and a number of seats around there in southwestern and western Sydney. Therefore, it becomes a complete optics issue, because that's Labor heartland, and the person representing that seat doesn't actually represent what they're going through, and neither do they even understand it. And so that's going to be a big problem for Labor heading into the election.
Yeah, on the other hand, you know, otherwise, if we go too much and the rich can't represent the poor, I've got to say, in the end, we can only represent ourselves. I mean, it's almost like identity politics. A white can't represent a black can't represent a white, all that. I don't know, but it does insulate you from some of the battles of the poor, which I think is Will's one of Will's beefs there, which is, I think, correct. Will Kingston, Danica De Giorgio, great chat. Thank you so much to you both.